Hi, everybody. You know me, Mr. Spontaneous. Hello, 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 hello. Um, yeah, Mr. Spontaneous. I'm going to wait for people to show up. I know, I always do everything last minute. I could make an announcement, but I never know if I'm going to feel it. And then I put myself in a box, and it's like, oh, I got to do the video, and I'm not in the mood, or something else is going on, etc., etc. So, hello, welcome. I love doing last minute videos. Oh, they're gone. All right. So the little energy, it's actually not little energy. My message for the day, and I figured I would try something new. Hi, Patricia. I figured I would try something new and do the daily message live for a change, see what happens, right? So the message is, it's a very interesting little message because I commune every day and I get little messages, and that's how I go forward with them. And the energy, hi Seascape, how are you? I was so happy to hear your news. I was so happy to hear your news. Because in New York, it's like, I'm telling you, it's 15 years. So the little message of the day, and like the message that I got today, was very clear. And it's not a message I've not heard before, is be in joy on your way to joy. Be in joy on your way to joy. So, we all have things that we want to accomplish or receive or experience, right? And when we think about them, it's like, oh, I want this new job. I want, um, and I can see myself in this new job. I'm just giving an example. But, I have to do this before I get it, and I have to do that before I get it. Maybe I have to talk to somebody, maybe I have to send an email, maybe I have to redo my resume, all that. And then, we can get in, like, if I already have this place in my head, it's like, I'm at my new job, I'm really comfortable, I'm making good money, it comes easy to me, it's whatever. And then it's like I have to, in order to get to that place that I see in my mind's eye, that I feel in my heart, I have to do some stuff. And then a lot of times we talk ourselves out of it, or we say, oh, what a pain. I don't have the skills. I don't have the time, all that, right? Um, if I take on this attitude of joy, knowing that, it's almost like I'm going on a trip, and I booked the trip, and it's somewhere I've wanted to go for a long time. And so I'm finally packing for the trip. Now, we can have this attitude. It's like, well, the airport is so crowded. We can have this attitude. It's like, well, the airport is so crowded, and the food is so terrible on the plane, and it's so many hours to get there, all that, right? Or you could be packing your stuff, your little, your pretty thing that you want to wear on vacation. It's like, oh, I can't wait to wear this, and I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go there, and I'm really excited, and it's all a process. And I got the Uber, or someone's giving me a lift, or whatever, and it's like, oh, and even in the airport, even though it's not, doesn't go as smoothly as we'd like, even though we don't all have private planes. It's like, well, maybe I'll meet somebody at the airport. Maybe I'll sit near one really interesting on the plane. Maybe, right? Maybe the food actually will be good. Maybe they'll give me a free champagne. Oh, I'm so excited. Be in joy on your way to joy. That's the energy, because I have a lot to do. I have a lot of things I need to kind of put together. And sometimes I can get a little bit like, oh, I can't do that. Um, oh, I can't do that. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have the skill. It's really a pain, all that. And it's like, but you're on your way to your destination. You're on your way to your joy. You're on your way to your new job, your new house, your new whatever it is. Or, I'm on my way to go see my friend for lunch. And, I'm aware there's a lot of traffic. I'm aware, I don't really like the restaurant. Like, I'm going to go see my friend. I love my friend. We always laugh together. We always share dessert, whatever it is. And it's like, I'm really excited. Oh, I have to go to the gas station first, and it's going to be a line. And what if there's traffic? Be in joy on your way to joy. Be in gratitude. Be in gratitude. That's the energy. That, and sometimes it's hard to maintain that. Sometimes it's like, oh, well, I was in joy, and then one thing went wrong. It's like, okay, so one thing went wrong, or two things went wrong. It's like, well, I can fix it, and I'm joyous as I'm fixing it, and when I'm fixing it, and when, right, or realigning myself or realigning the situation. Look, I know it's not easy every day, but I feel like the gist, I guess, and the energy of the channel and what I really want to put out, right? And what I really want people to experience if they watch my channel is a sense of joy, a sense of hope, a sense of optimism, a sense of I can do it, a sense of empowerment. Empowerment. So that's where it's at, and that's what's up with me. So I also wanted to announce, Nancy, Jean, and I are joining forces, which I think is really great, to do the tarot classes. So the official announcement is going to go up mid-September, and it's a 6-week class, and it's really intensive, right? So we already have quite a few people who signed up. So if you're interested, let me know. She doesn't want to officially do it until mid-September because we did an astrology thing, or she did, whatever. It's kind of fun, right? My birthday and her birthday, and what's the best time when the stars align and all that. Great. I know Seascape, but it's like I like tat or I like that. I like tat. I like tat. Maybe I got a fake tattoo again. I like the fake ones. It's like, well, I have a job, and there's one coworker or whatever that I really like, or maybe they have like a place nearby that has really good lunch, or like I'm joyous that it's close to my house. I'm joyous that, whatever it is. Like, look for that, concentrate on that, right? It's really easy. It's a little bit like the fives. The fives are like that. The fives are like that. And I'll show you some fives and I'll talk about it. If that's the way the video is supposed to go. Anyway, Nancy and I are joining forces. The official announcement is going to be September 15th. It's going to be a 6-week intensive, right? And we're going to do it over Zoom. So the students, right, will be there. But, if you can't show up for one, then, you get the recording. If, you just want to take the class without having to participate in it, you could do that as well. But the thing is, when you participate in it, so it's going to be a 6-week class. 1 week is going to be numbers. 1 week is going to be suits and court cards. The third week is going to be the what they call the Fool's Journey, where I go through, and Nancy and I go through all the majors and describe it as the story that it is, right? Because one thing leads to another, chapter 1, chapter 2, blah, blah, blah. Basically what I'm doing on Tarot Tuesdays, but condensed. And then we're going to do another one on spreads, like, well, how do I lay out the cards and how do they make sense? 3 cards, 4 cards, Nancy has a lot of decks. She's going to show you. Somebody's sending me some decks, and maybe they'll be here by then. We'll see. Mexico mail. And then we're going to practice. And then we're going to practice together, right? And it's actually really good to practice on a stranger because you don't have like an emotional attachment. So you pick a card and you see it and you feel it, and maybe like, it's your best friend, and you're reading and you get all these negative cards. It's like, well, I don't really know how to tell you this, or so it's really good to practice on strangers. And so, because it builds, the thing is like, it'll build your own intuition for you. So that's what we're doing. It's going to be $225, which for 6 weeks is really inexpensive. And I'm really excited about it. I have a really good feeling about it. I really do. And I'll get to the weeklies, this week, this weekend, to maybe today, I don't know, as long as I get them up on Monday. And I finally did the star on Tarot Tuesday. So please check it out because that brings in that energy. So I might sit in the star for quite a long time. It's like, oh, I think I'll wait 6 months until the next Tarot Tuesday. I don't want to do that. I really want to help the whole series up. If I do it weekly, I still have like more than a year, I think, to go. Because I'm on the card 17, 18, and there are 78 cards. So please check that out. And I'm going to be adding all kinds of new stuff. I might do some videos on spreads. And probably more meditation videos, because it has to grow, it has to move, it has to evolve, and I'm evolving with it. So that's my little take. So be in joy on your way to joy. That's the energy. That's what to hold on to. Oh, well, it doesn't work. It's like, well, you know what? It's like tomorrow's going to be here anyway. Next month is going to be here anyway. So I might as well be happy on my way there. Instead of being miserable on my way there. Anyway, that is my little take, my little live intuitive message. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll continue to do these live. Maybe I'll tape them. I'm not really sure. I just figured I would try something different because remember the energy for September, for the new moon, for the full moon, was be spontaneous. And it's like, okay, be spontaneous. So that's what I'm doing. Thank you, Patricia. So, and if you want a reading, you know where to get me, or a pendulum clearing, or an IET session, and I could teach pendulum too. And I think I'm going to do another pendulum video on my channel. I think that's what I'm going to do. All right. Blessings to you all, and thanks for watching, and see you soon.